I made the surprise announcement in the last fortnight's budget that due to effective enforcement by the Anti-Corruption Commission, the police, the tax agencies, we were able to get back 15.5 billion ringgit in 2 years. Leakages, smuggling funds, racketeers, syndicates. But my question is, how is it that we could condone and tolerate this rubbish for decades? And you can follow the debate in Parliament, hardly any support. I mean, except from the backbenchers, of course, but then from the opposition, it's being ridiculed. I thought it's mind-boggling. How is it that when the government attempt to stop this plundering of national wealth, we can't get this national consensus to proceed with such conviction and determination. But let me show you that we will continue. Alhamdulillah, impressive results. Then the basic question arises. I happen to be a Minister of Finance. You have a problem, shortage of funds. Of course, we get PNB, Khazanah to help out with the Sekolah Madani, Jati Madani, fair. But the option from economics is tax. But my question is a conscience. It's a question of conscience. Why must you tax? Because you need revenue. But why make you assume that the revenue that you have collected thus far is well spent and there are no leakages? Now we realize that the leakages for the last 2 years have got to 15 billion ringgit. Now why then tax? So I'm not suggesting that we will not ever tax, we will have to. But what I'm suggesting is, what I'm stressing is, get our house in order. I gave an example, for example, for the last decades, we have allocated 1.1 billion ringgit annually just to support the price of chicken. Now, supporting the price of chicken actually is benefiting the cartels. Now, 2 years back, I said no. Call the players, the industry players, and tell them we will not. Not at their expense. They will not lose. But they cannot get funds from the government when they already had profits. So we stopped that 2 years ago. So we saved 1.1 billion ringgit. Now why can't this simple policy be implemented? And such, the other is, of course, the subsidy rationalization, electricity. We earn between 4 to 6 billion ringgit. Now, recently, RON 95. All leaders, all governments, all economists say or suggest that you must have the courage to implement that. Now we subsidize everybody up to 20, 30 billion a year. Malaysians, foreigners, they're very rich. So we introduced the RON 95. And in order to appease the general public, I reduced the price for Malaysians, and still we save between 2.5 to 3 billion ringgit. So, you see, it is in terms of transformation, okay, Ramana, it's transformative. But don't envy me, because it requires courage, it requires this broad consensus in the cabinet, and then effective communications. So I would hope that PNB Khazanah will help us in this. Where the policy is right, you need also to communicate effectively. Because without good governance, I don't think the other policies will be able to work.